On this episode, we'll talk about the percentage of stomach removed. We'll also talk about dealing with anxiety before and after surgery, and we'll talk about the recovery of a hiatal hernia repair. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, and welcome to episode 118 of the AskDrA show. Really interesting questions this week, right? I know I got your attention. These questions grabbed mine. So if you want to send your question my way, hashtag AskDrA or through my Snapchat account. Let's go to the questions.
I have 30% left of my stomach. How do you determine what percent of stomach to leave in a sleeve procedure?
Okay, so how do you determine, me as a surgeon, how do you determine what percentage of stomach are you removing from me? Well, that'll have to rely on the little sketch here. Let me, what I'll do is record the screen so you can take a look and show you. Okie doke. All right, so here we go. And we'll change the screen so you can see. When you have a small stomach, like this one, or you have a big stomach, like a gentleman's stomach, it's normally that big, all right? So this stomach right here is much bigger, as you can see, as this one, all right? Normally, men have bigger stomachs, but sometimes women do as well. So the bougie, which is a calibration tube, is a tube that is the same size always, and we normally use a 32 French bougie. Same bougie is used in this gentleman's stomach. So this width right here equals the same width over here. All right, so the calibration tube, which is 32 French, that's the measurement we use, is the same tube. All right, so I don't determine the percentage of stomach removed. I determine the bougie size used, because the amount of percentage is determined by your own size of stomach. Let me tell you. All right, so you have Jane here with his stomach. Now Jane, we will remove this portion of stomach, all right? This is a portion of stomach that is removed, and let's give it a number. Let's say she got 70% of her stomach removed. Like in this precise patient, she's asking, or the question is stating that she had left 30% of stomach. So that is make-believe Jane. But if you go over to Bill's stomach, and this is the part of the stomach that we removed, all right, this right here, Bill, since it's bigger, he got 85% of the stomach removed, or let's say 80, all right? So even though it's the same surgery, same technique, same bougie size, the percentage of stomach changes in each case. That is what determines the amount. This right here, the size of the French. And of course, you determine the amount because if you have a bigger stomach, well, if you have a bigger stomach, more percentage of stomach will come out. I hope it makes sense.
Is it okay to take meds for anxiety before and after surgery?
All right, anxiety, dealing with anxiety. Here goes. Is it common? No, it's not that common. Does it happen? Yes, it does. People who are used to eating 4,500, that's the average amount of calories per day normally on a patient that has weight loss surgery, before surgery. You're used to eating 4,500 calories average, and all of a sudden I take you down to a pre-op diet. I take you down under 1,500 calories a day. Will you have anxiety? You may have. Can you take anxiety medications? Yes, you can. And you normally take medication. Can you take it? Yes, you can. You want to script and talk to your primary health physician for a script and deal with anxiety? Yes, you can. Can you deal with anxiety some other way? Yes, some tips. You can Exercise, add additional activities during the day just to keep you away from the thoughts of food. It happens. Now, difficult part, 2 or 3 days. After those days, it's downhill from there normally. So after surgery, it is not common at all. It's much more common before on the pre-op diet than after surgery. After surgery, your surgery is working for you. You did your pre-op diet, your mindset, your body's ready. Physically, you're ready. So patients don't have that much anxiety after surgery. But try to do something that takes your mind and thoughts away from food, easiest way. All right?
If you have a hiatal hernia and you repair it, will it be a different recovery?
Yeah, so what happens if I go in, you don't know about a hiatal hernia, I find a hiatal hernia, I fix it up for you. By the way, we don't charge extra. It's on the house. Does my recovery different? Hiatal hernia with a sleeve versus a regular sleeve. The answer is yes, just 2 things. Normally, patients have a little extra shoulder pain that goes away by the following morning, or some pain radiated to the back that goes, not unbearable by the way, that goes away by the following morning. Other than that, it is the exact same recovery. Okay, so it's not bad at all. All right, so that is it for episode 118 of the Ask Dr. A show. Question for you, question, and I'm going to go over each one of the answers here from you. Question is, did you deal with anxiety? Did you have anxiety? How did you deal with it? How did you work around with it? Give us your tips. Come on. I'm Dr. Alvarez with Endobariatric.com, where we are changing lives one sleeve at a time. Take care and God bless.